Good morning, Psychic Eyes Guidance. I hope you're all well. Happy Thursday. Thank God this week is going by pretty fast. It's been the first week back to school after 18 days, so anyhow. It's been going smoothly, though. As you know, I'm here with a record. I was all set up and meditated yesterday and didn't have the opportunity. So I'm doing the Zodiac first, which is Aquarius. Afterwards, I'll be back with today's energetic read, and we'll go from there. Oops. All right, I'm inviting in Archangel Michael for today's read. Only positive energies. Okay, I'm inviting Archangel in for extra protection, love, and guidance. If there are any negative energies, I'm returning to sender. Thank you. Okay. All right, Aquarius and cross-watchers. Again, please remember, as always, this is for the collective. It is general. It may or may not resonate with everyone. As always, please take what does, leave behind what does not. Trying to work with an injured finger today. Anyhow, hopefully I have time to go get my nails done today. So I've been trying to use a new deck every couple of Zodiac reads that I'm doing because I have so many beautiful decks. I'd like to utilize them. Aquarius, so the one I'm using for you, as well as I did Leo. Oops, you can't see that. Oh. Anyways, are the Starman Tarot. Okay, this is a limited edition special deck with all of David Bowie's artwork. But they're very different. Okay, a lot of the artwork is different, not the original tarot, and so are the messages. So I'm going to be giving you my messages like I did with Leo, as well as the Starman Tarot interpretation, okay? And here we go. Excuse me, it's going to be overall energies as always, and then beginning, mid, end, and the extra cards. I am trying to push out 2 reads here before I get the boys up, or 1 before school, 1 during school. Okay. Hey, here's what he had. 3 of Wands, all right? Original, 3 of Wands, original 12 here. Beginning right off the bat, Aquarius. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages in and I'm trying to hear them all. It feels like with the 3 of Wands that I'm hearing is a lot of you have done some really wise planning. You have worked hard, planted the proper seeds, okay? So now a lot of you are in expansion mode. You are planning to, you're doing more planning, setting the plan to move forward, okay, in a lot of things in life. Kudos. Followed by the 8 of Wands, all right? This is normally, before I go further, I'm going to look at their meaning, okay? So 3 of Wands, let me look at what their meaning is. I would like to try to do that and hopefully not take forever. Okay, 3 of Wands, their meaning. I just want to give you both what I'm hearing and what they say. Come on, here we go. Okay, 3 of Wands upright. Their meaning, grasp the opportunities, okay? Put your plan into motion, exactly what I said, basically. Giving the idea space to breathe and find its own path, all right? Okay, anyhow, moving forward, that is followed by the 8 of Wands, okay? Now, with the 8 of Wands reversed, what I'm hearing, I feel like you are taking some actions this month, but there's a lot of actions and communication coming towards you as well, okay? It is reversed. Now, I want to see what their meaning is of the 8 of Wands. Eight of Wands upright, their meaning, Take the initiative. Strive for improvement. Harness the available energy coming in. All right, yeah. So again, speaking about taking action. All right, that is followed by the Queen of Swords. All right, Queen of Swords, Virgil Troll. So here, what I'm getting is you are busily cutting things out of your life that no longer serve you, okay, in a positive light, which is exactly what you should be doing. Please continue that. When I look at their Queen of Swords, okay, their Queen of Swords is upright, a wise, I'm sorry, wrong one. Use the power of your nature to enhance your lifestyle, a brilliant mind, penetrating intelligence, serving a noble cause, well articulated and outspoken. All right, that is their meaning. That is followed by the Four of Cups, okay, original tarot. It is reversed, all right? I want to show you upright. So, with the Four of Cups, I feel like you are, it's reversed. I mean, it's past tense. You're dealing with some past disappointment, sadness, of a connection or connections of how they did not turn out, okay? Their Four of Cups reversed. Their Four of Cups reversed is you're remaining trapped in your mind's false stories. Stuck in a rut. Life is a long complaint. That was their meaning. Okay, the last card overall energies is the Star. All right. So, regardless, Aquarius, there is healing that is in process as well. Look at that card. It's so pretty. I have to show you. There is healing with the Star card, okay? Spiritual growth. You are on the correct path, even if it doesn't feel like it. A lot of times when you're transitioning and rebuilding, it doesn't feel like it's the proper path, but you are on the proper path, okay? And Spirit saying expect miracles, okay? Now, their meaning of the reversed star is you lack vision or clarity. Dig deep for creative inspiration. Allow faith to guide your path. Okay. So I'm doing it both ways because, I don't know, they generally have some interesting meanings that are different. And I know I'm reading from many different energies here. So just in case. Okay, Aquarius. Oh boy, I have, quite a specific story in the very beginning of January. Again, this is your, I'm sorry, I should have said that, general and love energies of 2021, okay? There is a card, you are the first one to get this card, and it is so different that I totally forget what it is, what the meaning is. It's the alien card, by the way. But I'm looking up a couple of your cards quickly. I know what I'm hearing, but I want to know what they're meaning. Okay, here we go. Okay, anyhow, Three of Pentacles is what you begin with, the very beginning of January that we're still in, okay? The Three of Pentacles, upright. So this is you working together and collaborating with others, all right? Whether it be in life, partnership, friendship, or, work, job, and career. What their meaning is for the Three of Pentacles upright. I'm sorry. Also, before I move forward, unfortunately, it's also a possible third party that some or one of you Aquarius is dealing with, and I know it's not everybody. But their meaning of the upright Three of Pentacles, his collaboration brings the best success. Heightened creativity, the passion, sheer aliveness, and flow of doing something well. Okay. That is followed by the Seven of Cups. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups, what I'm hearing, okay, due to working together and collaborating with others in more than one aspect in life, okay, it is bringing you the Seven of Cups, right? It's bringing a lot of different choices and decisions and opportunities to the forefront, okay, Aquarius. Their meaning of the upright Seven of Cups: dream big, put a plan into motion, make them happen, okay, receiving guidance from dreams and altered states, fully explore your creative gifts. So I feel like, you're working with others, some of you. I have a couple different energies here for Aquarius, but for the beginning of January, some of you are collaborating and working with others, all right? When it comes to your dreams and desires and you're trying to put a plan into motion and set it working, right? Then we come into the alien reversed. Now, this is their card. It's also the Alchemist, but it's totally different than what I'm used to. I'm going to show you. It's called the Alien. Anyways, the Alien reversed. It's spirit saying stop hiding. Okay, stop hiding from your and step out of your hibernation. Engage with others. Help those around you transform. Bring your ideas into the world. So I feel like for some of you, you are beginning to do that. All right. Others of you are kind of in the hibernation mode, especially when it comes to your dreams, your plans. You have these big, beautiful ideas, and like we said, you need to be like the other Aquarius and collaborate and work with others and bring your dreams into fruition, okay? So for those of you that are not doing that, that are hibernating, it's time to come out of the hibernation, okay? Help yourself, help others, put your ideas into motion. All right, the last card is the Queen of Wands, which, okay, and this is the last card of the beginning of January 2021. Aquarius, this is all about most of you being very beautiful or handsome, whomever is, I'm reading for, of course, flip the script, really being in very passionate energies, passionate, focused, determined, okay? The end of the beginning of January. Their meaning of the Queen of Wands upright: step into the creative power. Be resolute. Dare to be different. Be generous with your power and trust yourself. Okay? All right. Beautiful messages. When it comes to the zodiac signs and elements, Aquarius, what I am picking up on is water. It could be any water sign. I have water. The alien is, I don't know. When I look at the alien, I'm thinking of energy and fire and hotness. So I'm going to say there's two different fire signs, a water sign and an earth sign, okay? When it comes to the earth sign, you're trying to work with them and others, but I think the others is possibly a third party, okay? A karmic situation. When it comes to the water sign, I feel like this is one of many choices for you, Aquarius, and you are trying to make a decision on whether you want this connection or another. Then there are two fire signs. It's so crazy what I'm getting with the alien card that to me is like a fire sign. I just feel like that fire sign is extremely different. I don't want to say they're like an alien to you. It almost feels like to you they're from some other world. Like, wow, they're so different, you know. The second fire sign, equally passionate and focused. I feel like they're giving even give and take effort with you. They're very focused on the two of you, either beautiful or handsome. Okay. But that's what I have for the very beginning of January. Now, moving into mid-January, got a lot of room up here. You do begin with the Four of Swords reversed, okay? There's been some sort of difficulties. I didn't really pick up on it. Well, you know, this really could be a lot of your high emotions, you know, some of you that were hibernating, lack of self-confidence, having conflict, maybe conflict within, you know, yourself. But all of that is ending, okay? This difficulty is ending. Mid-January, towards the beginning. Now, their meaning of the reversed Four of Swords is constantly taking action, feeling the need to prove your worth, mental and physical burnout, lending to a chronic stress. Ooh, so some of you might be going through a chronic stress, okay? Because there's a mental, physical burnout. You're doing too much, all right? That's followed by the Sun reversed. I don't even have to look that up, but I will tell you their meaning. I mean, I don't think their meaning is any different. But the reverse Sun, what I'm getting is, you know, it's leading to some unhappiness and feeling unstable, okay? But I feel like that's only because whoever's going through the physical, mental burnout from doing too much, working too much, not balancing properly, is obviously the reason you're not happy, okay? Their meaning for the reversed Sun card is sorry guys, I'm getting to it. The reversed Sun card. Oh, there we go. Okay, the meaning of the reverse Sun card, being burned out again. Sorry, Aquarius. Yeah, it's time to rejuvenate. Feeling bullied. Needing to not be too serious. And are you sabotaging yourself? Okay. Well, some of you may be sabotaging yourself. Like I said, creating the unhappiness because, you know, you're working way too hard. You're burnt out, not replenishing, you know. Being too serious. I don't know about the bullying part. I hope nobody's being bullied. I wasn't really picking that up. Okay, next card is Justice, okay? So I do feel like there is some sort of justice coming. This, you know, as you see, there's a heart and a brain, all right? So I feel like for some of you, this is justice of the heart. All fair and just reconciliation in your connection or connections when it comes to the brain, you know, heart over brain. I feel like for some of you, there's some sort of court or law type thing going on. Spirit is saying it may not be, you know, 100% what you want, but it's definitely in your favor. Again, like I said, I feel like this is reconciliation with a connection or connections. Their meaning of the Justice card, upright, is seriously, I'm trying to find it, guys, sorry. Okay, and sorry, so justice. I must have passed it. There we go. Their meaning of the Justice card, upright. The principle of consequences. You reap what you sow. reclaiming some of your power. Some of you needing to take an honest inventory of your life, acknowledge your success and your defeats, okay? And that will allow you to move forward, of course, as well. That was their meaning. The last card of mid-January is the Nine of Wands, okay? So for some of you, you know, this doesn't look like it as much in this deck, but I can still see it. And I'm definitely getting it. Some of you are really being heavily watched. Some of you from afar, almost like they're outside looking in. Others of you, this is social media of all kinds, just FYI. But in addition, like the Eight of Wands was action coming towards you in communication, and you also creating some of that. This is solely you, Aquarius. This is you taking some great action and communication, all right, in all areas of your life. Their meaning of the Nine of Wands, upright, is learn to build resilience. Move beyond the darkness within you. Push through the weariness. You're almost finished. Okay? All right. When it comes to the signs and zodiacs, oh my God, signs and elements, excuse me, mid-January, I still have like a partially tired brain, sorry. I am picking up on air, fire, Leo in particular, and earth. When it comes to the earth sign, I feel like it's all just and fair. There's finally even give and take. That was the possible third party in the beginning that you're trying to collaborate with. So maybe the third party has ended, the karmic. All I know is there's even give and take between the two of you in that connection. All just and fair. When it comes to the Leo, I'm told that there's unhappiness. Sadness and unhappiness when it comes to the Leo in, particular. When it comes to the other fire sign, okay, I feel like this is a connection that it kind of feels new, but it doesn't have to be. All I know is whether it's new or something that walked back into your life mid-January towards the end, it does feel like it's like super fast. It's just boom, it's rushing in. It's out of nowhere and it's fast. And it's almost like you need to take a step back and take a breath and think before you continue to move forward, okay? Very fast, accelerated. Okay, the air sign. I feel like there was strife, stress, conflict, difficulties when it comes to the air sign the beginning of mid-January, okay? But that has subsided. All right, I'm going to move these so you can see the end better. Oops, man. They're new and, they're not new, but they're slippery, newer. Okay, Aquarius, the very end of January, we do begin with the Death card reversed. I want to show you. These are just, even though it's a Death card, it's beautiful. So the Death card is reversed, all right? Very beginning of the end of January. So by the end of January, Aquarius, you have really, some of you have gone through some horrendous changes, okay? Some of you created, some that God and the universe has put you through or made for you. But the rest of you are going through some major transformation and changes at the end of the month. And they're not bad. They're actually positive. Maybe some of you are continuing with your resolutions, for the new year and serious about them. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Their meaning of the Death card reversed. The Death card reversed, their meaning. Reluctant to change. Stop living in the past. Step into the limelight. Because as you know, we can't. Aquarius, we cannot. There's no life in the past, okay? You have to be able to move forward. Let go of your obsessive thoughts. Awaken from slumber. Greet the world with a new you. Like I said, going through a lot of transformation and change here. Coming out of that and greeting the world with the brand new you. That is followed by the Two of Pentacles, okay? So for some of you, what I just read, you know, it's whether or not you should walk into the world and show them the new you. It's putting you at crossroads, okay? For others of you, you are at crossroads in different areas of your life, which really feels like your money, you know, your pentacles, your money, job, work, or career. Either way, a decision has to be made here, right? It's a very important decision, and it's leaving you at crossroads. You're in a position where you can't just stand still. You have to decide between two things, two choices, okay? When you do, oh, let me just read their Two of Pentacles. I want to give you the full benefit. I have a whole story right here, but I want to give you theirs. I just read you what I'm hearing, but with their meaning of the Two of Pentacles upright, okay? Strike a balance. Basically the same thing. Reinvent yourself to suit your desires. Ride the wave of challenge in your life, okay? So, like I said, crossroads, needing to make a decision, okay? Followed by the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of work. No matter what you decide here, if it is in regards to work, job, and career, Aquarius, okay? Regardless of which option you choose, it's all good, but yeah, either one's going to be a lot of work with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Hard work, but their meaning of the Seven of Pentacles, and I really feel like it's going to increase you sevenfold as well. Their meaning of the upright Seven of Pentacles, the patience and kindness required to grow and sustain a life of value and beauty. Oh, there's a degree of patience and kindness that is required for you to grow and sustain a life of value and beauty, okay? That is followed by the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So, you know what? It's possible that some of you are going to bring in sevenfold and others of you eightfold when it comes to your money, okay? So, because this speaks of working really hard, and this speaks of being paid really well, okay? Paid highly, paid well. Eight of Pentacles reversed. It's also messages speaking about working together again in collaboration. So earning this money, working hard, okay? Making this choice, but it does involve working with a lot of other people, not alone, okay? Now, their meaning of the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is your last card of the end of January, and then I have these extras, of course. Their reversed meaning of the Eight of Pentacles. Take the easy way out, or taking the easy way out. Taking work that does not fulfill you. Focus on external rewards. So if it doesn't fulfill you, you know, I feel like it is fulfilling financially speaking, okay? But what they're talking about is that it's not fulfilling, it's not your passion, you know, it's not satisfying your desires really. Now, when it comes to connections too, as well, I feel like some of you are at crossroads, okay? There's been some really big changes. This is for others of you, you know, other messages. But there's been some really big changes in your connections and relationships, especially love, and there is a need to make decisions. Some of you are at crossroads between two, more than one, and you have to make a choice, okay, in order to move forward. Either decision, either connection is a lot of work, and you know that. But I feel like it's either decision you make with those connections, you'll be working together as a team. Okay, now when it comes to the elements in zodiac signs, end of the month I am picking up on okay, Earth. I don't really have a particular sign, but definitely Earth. You know what? Yeah, I'm not told what. I feel like there's one Earth sign. I wasn't sure if it was one or two. No, there are two here. There's either two or there's a lot of growth and expansion. In one connection. Really feels like a lot of growth and expansion in one Earth sign, but I could be wrong. It could be more than one. Anyhow, I have Aries specifically in an Earth sign. Keep in mind there could be two, but I feel like it's one. Okay, when it comes to the Aries, I feel like there are big changes here that are being created and some you are creating with that connection. When it comes to the Earth sign, because it's all about the Earth sign down here, I feel like this could have been the third party. Okay, maybe you're the one, the third party, or you're just involved in it. Either way, there's a trace between two and a decision must be made. Okay, and I feel like you do make that decision, and once you do, there's growth and expansion and transformation in this connection. Okay, from the 7 to the reversed 8 of Pentacles and working together. Now, when it comes to the zodiac signs and elements, oh, I'm sorry, just did that. 1 second. All right, Aquarius, when it comes to, sorry about the distractions a minute ago. When it comes to, I have the John Holland Spirit Guided Messages, okay? And the ones I've drawn for you today. Aquarius says, listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words, as well as what's not being said, okay, Aquarius? That is followed by ground yourself. I know it's winter time for most of us, and it's hard to go out in the nature. Although, I don't know, here in Michigan, we've had some pretty mild winters. It's still possible in certain ways, but Aquarius, ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Absolutely. Okay, so for the new reads here, beginning in January, I have been throwing in a couple extra cards. These are the oracles. They're oracle cards. They are the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, John Holland as well, and they are oracles. So, bottom of the deck, okay, is flow. So, the message here is Spirit speaking about, with it being upright, that you are, some of you are pretty much allowing the divine flow of things in life, and the rest of you need to practice allowing the flow instead of blocking it or delaying it, okay, with trying to control outcomes. And the main cards are manifest, reversed. So you are manifesting things into your life like we just saw with all the big positive changes that you are creating and God and universe is creating. And then we have death again, okay? So again, it speaks of huge changes in your life, like we saw at the very end of the month of January with death reversed. Cycles ending, new cycles beginning, okay? But you creating these big positive changes as well as God and universe, okay? So a lot of double, triple confirmations. Then last but not least, we do have the Doreen Virtue Romance angels. The first one is release your ex. So this may be the third party. I'm not sure. But anyhow, somebody here, when it comes to love and connections, it's time to release your ex. Even if you're not with them, but maybe you haven't really let go of them or that connection. The time has come to clear your energy, okay? Now, I feel like this was possibly the end of the month where it's the third party. I'm not sure. But deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship, okay? And it could be letting go of an ex here as well, because they did come out together. Deception and releasing your ex. And also alongside with that is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, Aquarius. Absolutely. Last but not least, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. As you see with the unicorn, it looks like the unicorn is gated or trapped, right? You may be feeling that way, but there's nothing holding the unicorn back. This unicorn can jump over at any time out of the fence, and so can you, or out of the fire. So it's time to do so. It's time to take back the control of your life, okay? All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you today, and I really hope that it has resonated. Sorry about the interruption and pause. As always, if you'd like to schedule a private paid read, please message me. I would love to schedule you. I will be back with today's energetic read and more zodiacs. Until then, love and light. Namaste.